and welcome to issue number 54 of Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman.
I have something to say.
All right, getting to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've been talking a lot more about how you guys are house owners and I'm squatting in Nate's house and whatnot, but something's coming to light about...
Wait, sorry. Are you... No, you know... Sorry. I was going to interrupt the whole bit about how I thought you weren't in the house anymore, but then I didn't want to interrupt your thing, so pretend I didn't say that. Sorry.
No, it's in there. I'm keeping it in.
No. Why would you do that?
Because I'm fun. We're fun. We have fun. You guys talk about how Tanner really like talks about how he loves to mow his lawn and how he does patterns and whatnot. I don't know. He's like that guy in the Nickelodeon magazine, like asking, Nickelodeon magazine, please.
Oh man, that's a deep cut.
Thank you.
Nickelodeon magazine, please.
Mowing into the yard. But yeah, you do that. And I saw Nate mowing earlier this weekend. Whew, he's sweaty boy.
Got y'all hot and bothered.
Yeah, but something's come to light in that I asked Nate if he had a rain gauge. Like I figured everyone would have who would care just even a little bit about their yard. And Nate said he didn't. And I was like, Tanner surely does. Tanner surely has a rain gauge. And then I asked you, Tanner, and what did you say? What did you tell me?
I think my exact words were, "Oh shit, how could I be this stupid?" or something along those lines.
Something like that. Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that up and let everyone know that I thought of the fact that you guys should have rain gauges, expecting you to have rain gauges. I should also say, we did discover that Nate does actually have a rain gauge here.
Yeah, we do actually have one.
But Tanner, get this. Guess where the rain gauge is? It's in some fucking bushes underneath a roof. Like,
well, until today, we didn't even have goddamn rain, Bruce. I don't see what the problem is. Also, it's one of the ones that a gnome is holding, so like I don't want him to be out in the middle of my yard.
Well, that's where a gnome goes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start.
I gotta mow there, dog. I gotta get one of those ones on Amazon.
Yeah,
I don't think his little like rain gauge is actually good enough. I think it's more decorative.
No, it is
functional.
It's very dumb. Yeah, but just thought we'd talk about that a little bit. I just can't. I'm just so baffled.
The problem, Drew, is now I'm just really tempted to talk with Tanner in a very serious manner about yard work.
Okay.
So you've...
Well, no, this is fun. I want you to try and keep up with Tanner. Okay, this is good so far.
Yeah, this is great.
Yes.
No, I mean, I'm genuinely, I'm actually tempted to talk to Tanner.
What's your question? Do you have a question?
So, like, I don't know, Tanner, like, what do you do for fertilizer? Do you do any fertilizing for the lawn, or is your lawn pretty good?
Oh, no, I need fertilizing. Our lawn, like we inherited, is trash. I actually talked to my neighbor about it today because he was helping me remove my old fridge and we had to roll it across the lawn. It was really bumpy. And I just said to him, I don't think the previous people took care of the lawn very well. And he said, no, they did not. He was very aware of it as a neighbor, which is a good sign.
Damn.
Nice.
Do you and your neighbor have like moments where you're both mowing and you like nod at each other?
No, we've never actually been mowing at the same time. But like if I see him out mowing and I'm walking out to get the mail or something, we nod. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. Tanner, do you have any questions for Nate about yards?
Nate, do you mow your lawn ever?
I have twice this spring/summer.
Hey, me too.
I've just been like, I'm waiting. Drew, I'm just genuinely afraid that I'm just talking about yard work now, but now like our front lawn is still like dormant. So like the grass isn't dead. It's just all like white and wispy and just sitting there on some parts. But I don't think it's actually dead. I think it's just it hasn't actually rained. And I don't know when people find the time to put their sprinkler on. Like, what am I'm not going to get out there every morning early and let the sprinkler go.
I know. I don't know how people do it.
Well, that's why you need a rain gauge, so then you can gauge when the rain's coming.
Well, no, that's is there rain coming? And I look in the rain gauge like,
yeah, it's the gnome, and the gnome is like rubbing its like knee, like ooh, it hurts. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain.
Tanner, do you have any yard work questions for Drew?
Yeah, Drew. Mm-hmm. Would you rather grow a Kentucky bluegrass or another type of grass?
I think I would go for the other type of grass.
Trick question.
Could you name that?
Yeah, I could. I'm very partial. Like when it comes to, there's just so many. Like if I had to put a finger, I can't really put a finger on it. Like just so many.
Just like name one.
Okay. The blanket basket weave.
Now I know one of those things is in your room. Yeah, but that is what that is. That is a type of grass. So you nailed it, I guess.
Weave,
so.
Yeah, blanket grass. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
well, we know that there's a basket in my room, of course. You don't give me blankets, Nathan, so...
Well, what else are you going to sleep in? I mean, I gave you a nice little basket to sleep in.
Yeah.
Now, Tanner, you did say that was a trick question?
All grass is the same. Which I don't actually believe, but...
It's the police sirens.
I mean, when you're...
Oh, no, it's the yard police.
When you're puffing on that sweet grass, it's all the same. Like, whatever.
Yeah, you can smoke any of it.
I kept asking Nate what he's going to do with all those dandelions he's killing because I'm hungry.
Dude, how many dandelions do you have? I've been killing tons.
I mean, that'd be enough for a good salad.
I already put down... I have weed and feeded once, and I think it has helped with the dandelions because they are largely, it looks like, just dying. But I think I'll have to do it again because we have a lot of clover in the backyard that I think is going to need some, like, I'm going to have to get one of those things you attach to the end of a hose and like spray the weed and feed on them to like get it down a little better.
Man.
Well, because I just had the pellet stuff and I just don't think it did as well. Maybe after it rains, it'll help a little bit, but I just don't think it did as good as I wanted it to.
I just use it like a spray bottle itself.
There's just so much out there.
Yeah.
It's the whole backyard.
Yeah. So Nate, what do we do here?
Okay, so now I would like to talk about what kind of hoses you're getting, because Libby wants me to get, and I kind of agree, one of those extendable hoses, the one that kind of only when water goes through it, it gets longer.
Yeah, those are all right. I've heard, though, they actually break more than you think they would. Like, they're probably good for a year.
I've gone to Amazon. I'm trying to, like, all the ones at Home Depot had shitty reviews, so I'm trying to go to
Home
Amazon.
Depot ones are terrible.
Oh my God.
We bought two.
Hoping that...
We got one on Amazon, and then we bought one at Home Depot. The Home Depot one just constantly kinks. Don't do that to yourself.
Boy. Drew, what do you think about the hose situation?
It all depends on if you have one of those neighbors who's like looking over the side of over the fence, like you only see his eyes.
Now,
like,
why does that matter?
It matters, and here's why.
Okay.
Because he's gonna see you doing that, and you're gonna tense up if you know there's an audience.
Go with a never kink. That's what I got.
Yeah.
But I mean, you need a little kink in your life. So, am I wrong?
Oh, that sounds like a bad Facebook meme where it's like something about a hose.
How fucking dare you compare me to that?
Being
Nate, what do we do here? Please get me out of this greener pasture hell.
So Tanner, when you mow, do you just like leave the clippings out there, or do you put them up in a bag, or what's your whole situation there?
First time I bagged it. Second time I let it stay to see what the results were. I didn't really notice much of a difference.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Drew, what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do when you mow, Drew?
Oh, I'm gonna go get water.
No, Drew, come back.
I'm very thirsty, but no, let's keep going.
Okay. Do you wanna? You wanna like prompt me again, or
no? I've already prompted you twice. This is yours now.
no, Drew, come on, just one more time.
All right, Nate, what do we do here?
Now I have a dead stump that's causing some divots in my yard because of the roots are dying.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have the same problem. Not even kidding.
Dude, I'm actually excited because the stump is like ready to die. It's ready to be broken up into bits. So I'm gonna go out there soon and chop that bad boy.
Ooh.
Just really give it what for.
Let me know when you're gonna do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll wait till you're here.
That'd be dope if you actually did.
You guys done?
I don't know if he can hear us. Is the problem?
Yeah,
I can still hear you.
You can hear us?
Yeah.
I think
I'm getting very lucky when you're saying stuff and I'm responding.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Drew, come back. I want to tell you what we do here.
Yeah,
okay,
Drew.
please tell us what we do.
Here on Yard Talk, we like to make headline here. We like to make
Oh my
heroes.
God,
I am going to actually say the real thing.
Okay. Can't do the double
But
blind again.
Here on Yardside Heroes, we like to we scour the internet. We look for bizarre and strange headlines, and deals on fertilizer. And we put all those headlines into a list, and we select one at random and we use that as an origin story for a superhero or a supervillain. Tanner, what are we doing this week?
Let's see. Last week we made the superhero Cyber Talon, and also their love interest Dr. Birds and stuff. No, Birds and Feather. I had two names right now. I think we settled on Birds and Feather.
Birds and Stuff.
Please, Birds and Stuff was my father.
I changed names.
Yeah, I didn't want his name. I wanted my mom's name, Birds and Feather. That's right. Birds and Stuff and Birds and Feathers.
So then that means this week we are making a villain. So this week, the article I picked at random is number 8 for you guys. And the headline is, Fight over man's flatulence forces flight to make emergency landing.
Finally.
And this comes to us from the Gravity Beard podcast. So thank you very much.
Gravity Beard podcast, let us know how you handle your yards.
Yes, please.
We do tips and tricks.
Do want to know. This is another airplane one.
Oh, that's true. It is.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying we can't at all.
So the farts caused a fight. So the fight is really what caused them to land, not so much the fart. The fart was the catalyst to the fight.
Okay, so is it a superhero villain fight on the plane?
That, or it's a fart monster.
Yeah, and that's the villain. He's fighting someone. Maybe.
Like in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Now, was really?
No, probably.
Okay.
Haha, no, probably. I really all over the place here.
I don't know. Okay, so are you saying it's two villains fighting, or it's a superhero fighting a villain on the plane?
We could do either one, actually. As long as we make a villain, I think we're clear.
Let me look up the rule book real quick. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. the
I'm glad we wrote
text.
those.
Yeah, we really thought ahead.
I don't know. What do we got? What else could we do? I mean, we at the very basic level, it is a supervillain that farts a bunch.
Is there a level beyond that?
That's what I want to do.
Because I almost think that's too the fruit that's low hanging fruit is almost touching my lawn. That's how low it's hanging.
Yeah, don't want that. We've also done a very smelly villain before.
What causes fart like smells?
Eggs.
Yep.
So okay, so it says that this man, a passenger, allegedly refused to stop passing gas. So maybe whatever we end up with here, like he was trying to not smell that way, but whatever the reasoning is behind this, like he just couldn't stop it.
Maybe he got food poisoning, so he couldn't quit farting.
No.
Okay, now he's still farting in that scenario.
Does the flatulence have to smell bad? Could it be good smelling flatulence? Could it be he's making any gas?
How's that cause a fight?
Because he's flooding the whole thing with CO2. Don't want that. Too much nitrogen in the air.
It's too loud.
Too loud.
Okay, noise. Yeah, noise could be a factor.
Or
maybe he controls sound in some way.
What if his flatulence is so heavy it just makes the plane naturally get out? He's just producing mass, apparently.
So he's just pooping.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be solid. I mean, gas can have. I guess I don't know. Gas can have some mass to it. Right? I don't.
Come on, Tanner. Can you check the rules? Is that
okay? Hang on.
Can gas have mass?
I just have the menu to a TGI Fridays here.
So, yeah, order some of those mozzarella sticks. I don't know. Trying to think outside of the gassy box here.
So his power is his farts have weight.
Yeah, but like, what do we? But what do we do with that?
So do his farts take a physical manifestation on? So he could fart out boxing gloves to hit someone with.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like the scene from Game of Thrones.
Wait,
where
what scene of Game of Thrones is
where the red woman gives birth to the smoke monster?
Oh, that
the shadow.
I mean, maybe.
Yep.
Maybe he's got a little monster buddy that he farts out.
Okay, I like both those ideas. I like I like fart buddy, and I also like able to make boxing gloves, like you were saying, like physical things
out of farts.
Yeah, out of farts.
Why not both?
Yeah, we could do both. We could have a little sidekick guy.
Yeah,
it's sort of like he's got a sentient fart Green Lantern ring, so he can kind of make stuff that he needs physically, but he's got to his buddy's got to be on board with it. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, the guy who produced the fart has to be on board with it, or what?
Like his
Like
little fart monster buddy.
The buddy is it's the same conscious buddy, and it resides within him. Does it go back inside the guy?
Yeah, it's like a Pokeball.
Yes.
This is basically what SpongeBob can do with bubbles. This guy can do with farts, basically.
Yeah, that's 100% exactly what I was thinking of.
So why don't we just go? Yeah. Why don't we just pull some of our favorite SpongeBob moments with the bubbles and just kind of like put them in here?
Yeah.
There's one time where he blows a bubble and Patrick, the starfish, he keeps laughing at it, and he clearly blew. It was an elephant. It looks like an elephant, and Patrick's laughing, and he says it's a giraffe.
There's Bubble Buddy, which is probably the most pertinent.
There was the part where Bubble Buddy literally killed a man.
Yeah, where the tide's coming in, dude.
Yeah.
Good flick.
Good flick. His fart manifestations.
Manafart station.
Yeah.
Manafartation.
So what is this thing that is inside of him?
How did it get there?
Did he eat something really bad?
Bad airplane food.
He ate a cursed enchilada or something.
Oh, enchiladas. I was gonna say, like, he maybe saw like an alien spacecraft crash
Onto an enchilada.
He runs up to it, and there's a dying alien in it, and he holds out a can of beans, and he said, "They chose you."
It sounds familiar.
beans,
I just can't place it.
the dying alien is there, and it's just like looks at him, and then just out of his body comes like just the smog.
So this already makes me think that there would be a yellow analog alien for Sinestro that would just be pissed.
So is the color on this literally green? For this. Wait, but this is a villain. We're making a villain, aren't we?
Sure. I mean, that's fine.
Or wait, are we making a hero? I don't remember.
It is a villain. You're right.
But I kind of want to be a hero. It could be.
I don't see why we can't just.
I mean, this could be the yellow
crib
one.
the Green Lantern story, but make him a villain.
Maybe he tries to be a hero, but people start hating it because it's gross because he keeps farting.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, fine. If you don't want my help, I'm gonna fart in my hands and clap at you.
But it makes like this huge sonic boom clap that really gets the gas out there.
It spreads it.
That's what I meant.
Definitely that. But also, instead of, can I make an amendment to the can of beans thing? Can it be an enchilada?
Yes, enchilada's fine.
Yeah.
I am so hungry. And it said it chose me. So
it chose me.
Is this my order? I don't know.
Oh, where'd they get it? Boy, extraterrestrial life is so far beyond us. They can fly and they do have enchiladas. And boy, very good enchilada. Very good. Probably best I've ever had.
Did curse me forever.
Yeah, so with bad gas, but...
So it did taste good.
Beano does not fix this one.
No, it rejects the Beano.
Does he that night go to bed was it bad stomach ache or something?
Yep.
Imagine how fucking terrifying that would be.
Well, you know the scene in the first Spider-Man movie, the Raimi one, where he's all sweaty and looks like he's having night sweats or whatever when he's trying to go to bed. I picture that, but with farts.
Yeah, it's an analogy for puberty.
Oh. Damn.
You know how you go through puberty and then you kill your uncle?
Yeah, 4th grade was crazy.
He didn't really kill his... Well, I guess he felt that way for a long time.
I mean, if he stood by and let it happen, didn't he basically kill him? You know?
Whoa. Yeah, and then puberty.
Spider-Man was the real villain when you think about it.
Yeah, Spider-Man's a little bitch.
No one likes him even.
Back on this, yes.
The first good Spider-Man was Tom Holland.
That's
none of the other ones are good.
Not true. I mean, Tom Holland's very good.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing that would be worse is if they made Flash a real thing. So,
what do you mean by real thing?
At all senses of it, you know, like a real movie.
Like if the comic existed.
It would be pretty devastating to the world if he actually existed, just from a physics standpoint, and
it would break.
Eventually, he'd be used for war. I just know it.
Does the force of him running around the world in so many circles wear a path into the ground? That's something that's always bugged me. You know.
I mean, it probably would over time.
I liked that. The one Flash comic I did like was the one where Superman beat him in a race.
It was pretty good. I also really like the part where Batman made the contingency plan to kill Flash, and it was very good.
That actually
he was like,
good.
I'll just run faster than him, and then he'll be so embarrassed he'll die.
That's what he did, yeah.
Jokes aside, that's kind of what he did with Green Lantern. Like, wasn't his contingency plan with Green Lantern like, oh, I'll make him fail and then he'll give up?
Because somehow break his will.
Yeah, that one seemed the worst of them all, I think.
So, Batman, how are you going to do that? Well, I don't know. It's just like make him feel bad.
Shit,
Why do you... God damn it.
Anyway, let's talk about how can he use this Smaug?
Well, fart clap. We already got that.
Fart clap, yeah. Can he make a giant bubble come right out of his butt and he bounces on it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you already knew that one.
Yeah.
He tries a couple times to be like, can I fly maybe somehow? Like, and then dude's like, no, sorry, can't do that. But check out this bubble.
What if he had some special pants though?
Nope, not even then apparently.
They were really loose with the term of pants, in that the third pair of pants was just a rocket ship. It was Anyway.
What a shitty movie. Good flick.
Good flick.
Good.
Check out our special edition episode where we watch Thunder Pants to learn all about that.
Yeah.
If you want to hear me be just completely defeated,
You were very
listen
upset.
to that one.
Tanner, probably his lowest.
Emotionally, physically, just spiritually broken.
I was looking at him and I didn't recognize
I saw
him.
the color fade from him. What else can he do?
So we got bubble bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the
Punch
fart fist, right?
Fart fist. Yes.
Yeah, fart fist
yes.
for sure.
Wait, did Iron Fist already have that? I can't remember.
Yeah, he did, but don't worry, it was bad.
So does he like just reach back, fart on his fist, and then like come out swinging?
And it comes out and it looks like it's on fire, and it looks
Fart
very
flames.
spiritual and whatnot. But no, it's actually fart. It's all fart.
It doesn't like smell, right? We're not like taking that easy way out. It's just it manifests.
It smells very bad.
I think it's
does smell.
but it's not just that.
That's what forces him to be a villain, because he tries, but people are like, no, thanks, I'd rather burn.
Don't worry, citizens, and they like jump out of the windows to escape him. Like it's noxious.
It's very
He
bad.
comes into a
Smells
burning
awful.
building, like farts out a ladder and climbs up it, and the person just jumps out of the window then to avoid the smell.
Yeah, but then the ladder starts on fire because it's just
farts.
pure.
And it smells up the whole gosh darn city.
Yeah. Oh, and just it goes to 4 more city blocks then.
Well, then maybe people had a good reason for not liking it.
Yeah, but but can you blame him? He's trying to do the right thing here.
That's true. He's trying
Very hard, but it's just not his thing. We've done this before where it's just like, all right, I've tried to be the good guy. I'm going to be the bad dude now.
What's the moment where he finally is like, nope, enough's enough?
When that baby literally started crying and then jumped out the...
Oh,
A crying baby. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh brother.
Yeah.
That'd shake anybody.
That's when he knew it.
You know?
He was trying to give him the candy. They give the baby the candy, and then no.
Then the baby jumped out of the sandbox.
And then he was what does it say in Grand Theft Auto when you die?
Wasted.
Wait, he was wasted.
Fart fist, fart clap, fart bubble. Can he fart? Like, does the farts have to be attached to him for one thing? But he can do the fart manifestation.
You know,
And maybe
we
that's...
haven't talked a lot about. Sorry, go
buddy.
ahead.
I was like,
Yeah,
the fart buddy is a thing, but maybe that's something that he doesn't know he can do, and maybe it's kind of like a symbiote relationship.
I could see him, but Fart Buddy being able to like be apart from him, like within a certain distance or something.
But has to go back into.
Yeah, he has to get
Eventually.
right back up in that bio.
But everything else probably should be touching. I was gonna say, can he just fart a bubble around a villain's a good person's head?
Only if his hand's touching the bubble.
Oof. It's like
But
how...
he can make a. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, deep cut. But in Shadow of Mordor, when you're branding an orc's head, you grab its
Yeah.
head, but then fart comes out and just suffocates. You know.
And they're like, oof, ouch.
Should I play that game?
Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War?
Either.
They're very good. Well, Shadow of Mordor, very good. Shadow of War had some problems, I think.
We'll keep that in mind.
I imagine he could also put a bubble around himself. Like, rockets incoming, and he could put up a fart bubble. Like,
I thought you meant around his head, and then he turns into kind of a Mysterio.
fart stereo.
But yeah, absolutely the fart shield.
Maybe one time he does do it over his head, but it just smells very bad. And
He's like, oh man, now I know why people hate me. He doesn't like to do the fart shield that often. Only when he is about to die will he do that. I mean, eventually, maybe after smelling your own cheddar for a little bit, you'd get used to that, right?
Yeah, you would.
Anything else there, or should we move on to name?
Do we want to talk at all about his, like, a little more about his symbiote guy, or are we just calling it like it's just like a symbiote where it doesn't really talk or do anything? It's just like kind of is there.
It is shaped like Bubble Buddy. Absolutely.
Does it have a personality like Bubble Buddy?
Yeah, it loves Leif Erikson Day.
Well, we're doing a lot of SpongeBob deep cuts.
Yeah,
that's what I'm known for.
I picture it like kind of being a guide. Does it like train him at all at first on how to use his powers? Does it like the next morning when he wakes up from a stomachache, like shoot out of his butt and he like, it's like
is the buddy a evil force or a good kind of force? Like, is it like a fun evil force? Like training him and it's just like, okay, let's go rob banks.
Maybe it's a nihilist, so it just doesn't care.
Oh, yeah, it's just like whatever, as long as you're using me, please.
Or
he has to use the powers.
Maybe that's part of why he goes towards the evil too.
True.
Because I picture like that guy from Death Note.
What if it's a very, like, it definitely has a personality or something to it, but it's very minimal in that Bubble Buddy did just enough that you thought, yeah, there was something to this Bubble Buddy, and that's kind of what this fart thing is doing too.
So does it talk, but just barely?
No, it doesn't talk. It just kind of floats there, but it speaks volumes.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Like the guy's getting attacked and then suddenly Fart Buddy comes up behind and just consumes the person very silently.
Oh, I thought I was going to choke him out.
Could.
Does it ever like just make him breakfast in the morning? Like he'll come out?
Yeah, you fart in your sleep and just like, it's just such an aggressive fart. The blanket is flapping and Fart Buddy comes out and makes breakfast. Yeah.
That'd be kind of nice.
He's really good at eggs, Fart Buddy.
Yeah, that adds up.
I don't know. Nate, do you have anything to add?
No, I liked all that.
Okay. I mean, you shouldn't. It's not really a good thing.
I mean,
terrible,
I liked it and I also hated it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's and that's what Fart Buddy is all about.
That's kind of how he feels about Fart Buddy.
Yeah.
And he's like, eventually he comes to love it and also hate it a lot.
Hey, Fart Buddy, thanks so much for making me breakfast. One thing though, they do smell like fart, like bad.
Yeah, but no, these are just English muffins that are fart.
Yeah,
like fart.
They are just
English
fart.
Muffins.
What about German muffin?
I'd eat that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, name. What we got? Any ideas?
You said Manafart.
Yes.
Manafart's Fartation?
Something. And I was thinking the same thing. Maybe that could be a name.
Yeah, right when you started saying, I was like, damn it, he's doing the name too early.
It could be the name of the Fart Buddy. Or we could just call Fart Buddy Fart Buddy.
I like the idea of calling it the Manafartation.
The Manafartation.
But he maybe just calls it as like a...
He's my dark passenger, my Fart Buddy.
So that's his buddy's name. So what's his name? Arnold Fartschner.
Flatulence. His name's Lance.
Makes me think of like the weapon Lance more than like the name Lance.
Oh, he could. He makes his flatulence, and it's...
That's true.
Okay, yeah, he has a flatulence.
Yeah, yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
Flatulence.
Hell's smells.
Smell on wheels. If he was like a mobile...
Smells kitchen. Yeah, we could keep doing
boy.
this.
Smell... Wow.
He's the smell, like the bellboy.
No, like Hellboy.
No, like Hellboy.
Oh, yeah.
Hellboy is... I think he's a Flash character. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so that explains why I haven't heard of it. Real dumb.
Yeah.
Man, we went a stretch without just bashing on Tanner for the Flash. How'd that feel, Tanner?
It was good.
It's the best years of my life.
The farting Dutchman.
So what do we know about him?
He's Dutch.
We made very little information about his backstory other than he once found an alien.
Gave him an enchilada.
He gave him an enchilada and he gained a fart buddy.
His enchilada.
We have not a lot to pull from other than the whole fart thing.
His enchilada, the inn. Travels a lot for work.
Is he a travel agent?
I don't think that's how travel agents work.
Yeah, they gotta travel.
You gotta go investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Can confirm Tijuana, very good.
Fart storm.
That's pretty good.
Look up words for fart.
Smog.
Do it.
Pull up the special features of Thunder Pants where they say different words for fart.
Oh God, they definitely do that.
Rat cheese, a squeaker.
Oh, it's just now occurring to me that I am now back in the same residence of that DVD.
Oh, that's true.
Fuck.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt you like it hurts me?
Hurts
Okay,
every
we
time.
got 150 different words for fart brought to you by Huffington Post. I'm just going to
Thanks,
fire it off
HuffPost.
real quick.
HuffPo, what are you doing?
All right, here we go. Air biscuit, air tulip, anal audio, anal exhale, anal salute, anus applause, answering the call of the wild burrito, ass acoustics, ass flapper, backdraft, back end blow up, back blast, baking brownies, barking spider, barn burner. That's the first page.
I loved. Was there one that was ass flapper?
Ass flapper was the one that really stuck out to
It
me.
was very good. I mean, it was awful, and I would hate it if somebody said it to my face.
Blast flapper.
Captain.
What if he's
Blast.
called the blast furnace?
One of the ones is called belching clown. Who calls it that? Ooh.
I gotta go belch a clown.
You don't paint
Belch.
your ass up like a clown and just fart out of it.
Butt yodeling, butt trumpet,
The trumpeter.
duck call. That one actually
Yeah.
cuts close to home for me because sometimes if I fart, I'll tell Kelsey, I'm like, "Oh, did you hear that duck?"
I
So
do
try to
that.
make her think I didn't fart.
I do that too. To Kelsey.
So you just text her.
Yeah. You hear that duck? Oh, they're ducks.
Yeah, it sounds really sick.
Dude,
My
I
God.
told you to delete this number. Under Thunder.
What was that?
Under Thunder.
Under Thunder?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, in many ways, I'm now even more mad at Thunderpants for taking the name Thunderpants.
Yeah,
Because it
Yeah.
could have been good for a fart hero.
that would have been really good.
Well, we pitched a new Thunderpants, and that's the one I believe is canon.
That's right.
Under Thunder sounds really good to me, but is it lazy?
Yes.
It is a little lazy. We would have to put our own spin on it.
Thunder Under.
Wonder Thunder.
Thunder
Wonder.
farts.
Thunder.
Whenever
farts.
I like anyone that's named Wonder in any comic book, like is a hero.
But like he wanted to be a hero.
You're
Yeah.
right.
So maybe he's like, yeah, I'm the Wonder Thunder, and people are like, what? And he's like, here. Oh
fucking
God.
gross.
But he wanted to keep the name just to you remember what you did. You caused
Wonder
this.
Thunder. All right. Now, Wonder Thunder or Thunder Wonder?
I think Wonder Thunder.
Okay.
Wonder Thunder and his fart buddy.
Also known as the
Manifartation.
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 the Manifartation fart buddy.
Therp. That's a word for fart.
Therp? No, I can say I've had some farts that made that sound.
Yeah, but I've never heard anyone call it that before.
It's like when you do that fart and then you suck it back in.
Mm.
It's like
Teacher, you've never farted in my house, right?
not once, not a single time.
I'm so glad because I did tell you that when you moved in that was a rule.
Yeah. This is especially humorous because my bedroom is right above your bedroom. But I remember when we roomed together for one semester in college.
Oh, brother.
Nate, I think, probably hated it. Because
I loved the company, hated the farts.
I would fart and they were just so heavy. And they would go down to Nate.
So
But-
you were top bunk?
Yeah, I was top bunk, I think.
Yes, because I had my cave on the bottom.
Yeah, you did love
protect
that,
me.
but nothing could protect you.
But I went on, Drew. You know what? You weren't even the worst about that in my whole college career.
Was
Michael, our friend, smelled up our whole goddamn house with farts. And I'm sorry to anyone out there who doesn't want to hear about this. But it was so bad. We had to open all the windows. And I said, please, I begged him. I literally begged him to stop. And he laughed and continued. We called our Facebook group for our house the fart box
cloud.
for months after
Oh, it was
that.
the fart box and the fart cloud. And then after the fart cloud, we called it the fallout.
It was bad. Now that was one situation, but it trumps any whole semester's worth of farts that you put me through, Drew.
Yeah, Michael was a very smelly man.
Please, Michael. Please stop.
All right. What else? Costume?
Yeah, we do need a costume for this guy, I feel like.
It's got to be real sinister.
Does he like fart out a costume?
Does it? Is
So
it? What is? Here's a question. What does the fart look like when he's using it as a boxing glove or as the lance?
It looks.
I just kind of imagine it as like smoky green.
That's kind of what I did too.
Yeah.
So is that kind of? Does he have big old shoulder pads like that kind of arc up, like Zorg?
I had sort of a thought.
Okay.
What if so like we talked about this a little bit before. He wanted to be a hero, so maybe he was very excited and had a hero costume. So like I'm kind of imagining almost a Captain America style, like very patriotic or like very obviously a hero. You're not even a Captain America, but like Superman or something like that. And then when he was denied, he got so angry that he farted so bad that it like literally like fucking altered his clothing just from the pure
rage
vitriol of this smell, and it like made his costume look more sinister and like have the like what you were talking about, like have actual armor made of the fart.
And then like maybe as a cape, because now I'm thinking it's like a shitty Superman now. Except it's very drab colors. But the cape
very muted, got holes in it.
Yeah, cape's got to have holes on it and holes in it, but also we need a cape because you got to have that visual of the cape flapping when he farts.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's yes.
It's a good visual.
I don't know.
Yes.
Did you have any ideas, Tanner?
No.
You got any ideas for the comic book cover, Tanner?
Oh yeah, Tanner.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Tanner, please. Please, Tanner.
I don't know. I just picture two drunk guys getting in a fight on a plane. This is what you see.
What? But what do they have to do? What does that have to?
And then in the background, you see the guy and his fart buddy sitting in his seat. He wasn't even part of the fight.
He's wearing his costume, but he's definitely got one of those pillows that go around his neck. He's just trying to get to Seattle.
I want to see my mother.
I want to go
me
home. And he's got like a sleeping mask, but he can't do it. There's a kid kicking the seat behind him.
I should have just went for first class. I don't know why I didn't splurge.
The person in front is leaned way back.
Listen, you can't use a recliner. That's the real villain, is anyone who reclines on a plane.
So does he farts to make the plane smell and then causes the fight so the flight will get downed?
I like that idea.
All of it's building up. All this rage is building up, and then he just farts.
Building up like a fart in his tummy.
That's where they come from.
Yeah,
so.
from the tum-tum.
Tum-tum.
I do enjoy the very funny... It's like he's just trying to be normal. Like, I just want to can we just please land? I wanted a window seat. I hate this one because the guy keeps getting up to go to the bathroom. Someone took my spot for carry-on, and the carry-on is like jammed underneath him. Man,
that would be infuriating.
I would insist, like, there's got to be room for it somewhere. Someone's doing something here. If there is no room for my carry-on. Never been on a plane.
You definitely have been on a plane.
Well,
Drew, I was with you on a plane.
That was a fun trip that we took because remember how we got on that train? Except you got on the train and I didn't because the crowd was too big.
Oh, right. We pulled away watching you, and it was as movie-esque as it's ever gotten in my life of watching my friend like slowly drift away.
Tanner,
while I'm on a train and he's not.
We were at the Delta hub in Atlanta.
And you tried to run after me, and you were like, "Stop, please!"
the train!
Like, no, wait, my friend.
Did you cry?
A little bit.
There was a tear coming down.
Yeah, it was just everyone was throwing elbows. And it was like very aggressive, and I'm not that way, I guess. I was just like, and I just got left behind.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. What were you saying, Nate?
I was gonna say, I think we joked that like we would find you, and like some small child would be like, who was also lost, would be like, keep it together. We'll find your parents. Just 1 second. I can't find my parents. 5-year-old would be the one. I found this man, and he's very lost.
Yeah,
he doesn't know where his parents are.
Is he yours?
Is he yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, come, honey, we lost you.
Yeah, so that's why I never got on the plane.
Yeah, you vowed to never fly again.
Oh no!
So it was a really long trip home for you.
Yeah, to Georgia to Iowa at that time. Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah. Anything else? I guess to discuss.
So I guess what kind of grass seed, Tanner, would you use for my lawn where we left some leaves down too long and it kind of killed the grass, I think.
Ooh.
Just kidding. I got nothing. We'll talk later, Tanner.
Okay.
All right, Tanner.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, Tanner, with
Yep.
with that thought, would you mind playing us out here?
All right. This was issue 54 of Headline Heroes. This week we created the supervillain Wonder Thunder and his little buddy, his fart buddy, that is Manifartation. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I think
Manifartation?
so.
Okay. At this time, as always, we would like to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for our show. Brett hasn't farted in 6 weeks. He's very sick, so pray for him.
We'll have a Patreon or a GoFundMe going up in a couple days.
Keep an eye out for that.
We also want to thank Carl Sorensen. He does fart a normal amount, probably. So he's no GoFundMe for him. Sorry, Carl.
Sorry.
But if you, Carl Sorensen, he did all the music for our podcast, and he helped us with all the post-production of the audio. So if you are interested in working with Carl on any sort of audio project, be that composing or podcasting or anything like that, you can reach out to him at carljsorensen.com.
If you have any articles you'd like to see us discuss, there are so many ways to get them to us. You can email them to us, headlineheroescast@gmail.com. You can send them to our Twitter, @headline_heroes, and go ahead and give us a follow there. You can post them on our Facebook group, just search Headline Heroes, or you can put them on our Headline Heroes subreddit, r-Headline Heroes. We also have a voicemail that you can call in and leave us anything. We aren't picky. Questions, comments, concerns. What did your fart smell like?
No, fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I want. Yeah, please. Also, if you have any other grass or yard advice, it looks like these two knuckleheads could use it.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah. That number is 319-596-6766. I did it without looking.
Damn.
Yeah,
I want to believe.
I know. If you're listening to us on any podcast app of any sort, if you could follow us there, that would be awesome. We'd really appreciate it. And tell a friend about us. That would be great, because word of mouth. And thank you for joining us. We hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.